Art provides a visual means of capturing the truth about the natural world and human nature through the lens of its author and conveying its beauty to the observer.
Hi, I'm Mosik and you're watching another episode of Artist Life. Have you ever contemplated of how the old master artists painted? What did they try to portray through their art? In this episode, I'll share with you some of my thoughts in regards to how they might have completed their painting. Today's episode revolves around Claude Monet. Monet was a famous French painter whose work gave a name to the art movement Impressionism, which was concerned with capturing light and natural forms. Claude Monet was born on November 14, 1840, in France. After an art exhibition in 1874, a critic insultingly dubbed Monet's painting style Impressionism, since it was more concerned with form and light than realism, and the term stuck. Monet struggled with depression, poverty, and illness throughout his life. He died in 1926. The colors that are needed for this painting are as follows: ultramarine blue, Prussian blue, Alizarine crimson, cadmium yellow medium, titanium white, and ivory black. Also a number 2, number 4 flat bristle brushes, and a detail brush. Linseed oil and Oderless Turpenoid to clean your brushes with. The canvas that I'm going to paint on is 20.5 by 13 inches. Same proportion as the original, which is 36.5 by 29 inches. Onto my painting. I've chosen this actual picture of Monet's bridge. I intend of painting this bridge in the style of Monet. Let's talk about our color wheel. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Secondary colors are orange, purple, and green. Each of these colors have complements. Example: the color red and green are complements. The color yellow and purple are complements. And the color blue and orange are complements. Question: why can't the color green be the complement to yellow? Because it takes yellow to make the color green. The complement of a color is directly across from each other, as you can see on this color wheel. Before I continue, I'd like to talk to you about what graying down a color or desaturating means. Desaturating or graying down a color means to add white, black, or the complement to a specific color. As you know, today's episode is to paint like Monet. I'm going to rework this painting that I started on at our last episode. I'm going to change things a bit today. I'm going to be using palette knife and using my own inspiration. If you want to see how I got this far, you can always watch our last episode. Let's start. Okay, so here's my palette with all my paints on here and my palette knife. So here we go. Okay, so my purpose is to come back and start applying thick strokes. I want to create some texture. right there. So as you can see, I've started with my dark tones. I don't really want to get rid of everything here that I have. So I'm taking my yellow, as you can see, mixing it with my green, making it into a lighter green. By the way, the blue I'm using is Prussian, a little warmer blue. Now Monet didn't paint like this on his on this painting, the bridge. He did it pretty much with brush, but as you can see, we're applying our own feel. Okay, so my purpose is to just come in and create some great texture there. Here's another one. Prussian blue, as you can see. Okay. So I like to take my ultramarine blue, my Cad yellow, and also a little bit of my black here. Just want to darken it. If I wanted to gray this color down, I'm taking red. As you can see here, that's going to gray it down. See? There. Put a little bit of my own touches in here, and this is going to be the dark tone within the bridge, right there. So, in other words, you can apply it and pull to get a hard edge on top. See that? Applying this paint, right there. Trying to create these accented areas so that this bridge can emerge. See? That a little bit. Okay. So take more black, apply it into this green, and start holding on to the value throughout the painting. That's really important. There needs to be a purpose of what you do, so you can visualize, and also some of this paint that you have, you can pull it, like how I did this area. There. All right. Now that I have my dark tones, I want to start with my highlights. Again, I have yellow ochre, and burnt umber. It's a really warm color, as you can see. Just apply it there. Throughout this bridge. Alright, so let's not neglect the water. So take more of this burnt and just apply it in here. Just pull it across. Right here. All right. Now I'm going to take this yellow and just create all these highlights in here. Okay, and then there should be this little bush area. So let's bring this in. Correct that, and then I want to add a little bit of white. So since I have a lot of paint on my canvas, I can take it from one area like this and just mix it into another part. So I guess what I'm doing is that I'm mixing the paint on my canvas now. See? Alright. So take more more yellow right there with the white. Okay, just right here. And I'm making this warm color, the burnt umber, just kind of work into. Painting, see? Okay. Like that. Highlights there. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of this yellow that's pretty strong and applying it here. I'm dabbing and pulling like this, applying the pressure. Take the green and just soften that. All right, so then to mix more green here, like that, if you notice, along with my white. Like that. And apply that in the water. All right, and there. Take the white and just apply it here. There. As you could see, it's getting a little warmer with my colors, where before it was monochromatic, but now I'm just applying my own feelings on this canvas of how I would really see it, you know? Okay. taking yellow ochre, this, and along with the yellow, adding a little bit more white, and there we go. Okay, so now I am switching to my brush. Okay, so it's a great thing to be able to go back and forth from brush to palette knife. Now I'm mixing a little bit of Galkite into my paint. Some highlights. Okay, so what I want to do next is to take this blue color and possibly start putting some flower-like effects on top of the greenery. Just dabbing it. There. Right here too. Alright, now I want to play around with a little bit of pink flowers. So let's take this white along with the Alizarine Red. Right there. See? Alright. Hope you could see this, just kind of through this area, just okay, you can even pull downward if you want. Okay. just go in and do some more details, like here, there, here, pull this. You can take that and just create some highlights. Okay. You're bringing the white where the pink flowers are. Also, you can take the black and just give me like a little shadow underneath, like this. If it's too dark, you can take it from one place just to bring it to the other. Also, again, it's very dark. There. Thanks again for watching this episode of Artist Life. If you have any questions regarding the show, the website address is on your screen, mosaicfineart.weebly.com. Again, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye.